I finally took the time to hit Eternity and I achieved my goal. And the question is, was it worth it? The short answer is no, not really. Because I'm a content creator and I focus on making educational stuff around Rivals, it makes more sense for me to do it. It will at least add some credibility to the videos that I make and what I do. The truth is, in order for me to hit that goal, I had to set aside a lot of time and push a lot of things to the side that I normally wouldn't do. I think people tend to forget that I am an adult with adult responsibilities. I have a full-time job and I have things that I need to do and things that should take priority over a video game. And for me, my priority first and foremost is, of course, my day job. And if I have a choice between spending time with my friends and family or playing Rivals, I'm going to spend time with my friends and family. And even after all that, in the past, I had a choice between grinding more ranked or focusing on creating more long-form content, and truth is, long-form content does better for me. That's how most people find me, most people know me, and honestly, that's where most of the passive income comes from. So even financially, I'm more incentivized to just keep focusing on making guides for everyone. And in order for me to actually make it to Eternity, I had to set aside a lot more time than I normally would like to in order to just grind the game every single day. And mind you, I'm also single with no kids, so I had more time than the average person my age. I will admit that mechanically, I'm not the best, and it takes me a long time in order to warm up in order to stay that warm. It's easier if I'm playing every single day to keep up those mechanics, and the moment I take a break for even a few days, I start to lose it already. I'm not one of those players that can play the game just once or twice a week, hit Eternity, and then hop off. In order for me to compete against the players that are in Eternity and one above all, I need to be playing every single day, and I need to be playing a lot. And I could tell that as I was grinding every single day for hours and hours, I could see and feel my mechanics getting better. And I knew it was working, and I knew it was helping, but the problem was that in order to do that, I was also putting aside a lot of basic adult responsibilities. I let my room get messier than it normally would be, and I even told some friends and family that I wasn't available because of the fact that I had to grind in Rivals, which is something I normally wouldn't do. And even then, because the games at night were so bad, I ended up taking time off of work just to be able to grind during the day to make it a bit easier on my sleep schedule. I know it might not make sense to those of you who are younger out there, but as you get older, or at least for me, I can't function well without having a decent sleep schedule. I know it might sound crazy to the younger people out there, but if I don't have like some sort of set schedule that I give myself and I sleep right, it makes it very difficult to actually function well. And when I was trying to do both work and grind at the same time, I was just stretching myself too thin, so I had to take time off. And that's not something I ever want to do again. And that's ultimately why I'm making this video. I don't ever want you to feel like this game is that important that even if you're one division off of getting that rank up, to put off the more important things in your life. You know, a lot of the people that I was competing up against were full-time content creators or pro players who do this stuff every single day, and their job is to just basically be good at the video game. And for many of us out there, we have a lot of other stuff on our plate and we can't just focus on playing the game. I still think it's great to play ranked. I still think it's good to try and strive to improve and do better. But at the end of the day, this video game should be a way to have fun, enjoy yourself, and unwind. It shouldn't be something that takes priority over the more important things in your life, which is actually spending time with your friends and family and actually going out and living life. It very much reminds me of my experience when I first entered into the industry, where during my 20s, I was so hard focused on just working all the time that I put off the more important things like spending time with people. It's one of the things that I look back on now that I really regret doing. I was too afraid to take time off of work to be with my friends and family during fun outings, and I was so focused on working for companies that just didn't care about me. And as I was grinding for Eternity and I wasn't even enjoying myself at times, it very much felt like that again. It stopped being fun and it just became work. I always knew I could hit Eternity. The seasons were just really short and I'm an adult. I have adult responsibilities. But because I started doing content creation, I felt obligated to do it at least once. And although I had a lot of fun doing with my friend Zax, there were a lot of times I really wish I was just playing other games as well, or just taking a break to hop off the game and do something else. I also have other friends that I like to duo with that aren't quite at the same level as me, and that's okay because I just like to play with them because I just like to play the game with my friends. At the end of the day, I'm not trying to go pro and I don't want to. I want to play the heroes that I like to play, and I want to feel free to play the game with whoever I want to play with. I wanted to make it to Eternity to prove to people that your age isn't going to hold you back, that game sense can carry you really far, and you should focus more on playing the heroes that you enjoy playing, and that you don't have to be a slave to the meta. I couldn't be happier that my rank up to Eternity was on Psylocke and it was during her worst season. I wanted to prove that my style of play of peeling and helping your team and being a distraction is a valid way to play. I believe I accomplished my goals that I set out to do, and I hope I inspire other people to not give up on the heroes that they love to play or think that they're too old to keep up with the young kids. But I also want this video to be the reminder that this video game at the end of the day is not that important. Strive to improve, go for that new peak rank, but don't miss out on the important things just to play a video game. Because no matter what rank you reach in this game, in the next 5 to 10 years, years, you're probably going to forget about it. And if you have a choice between going out and spending time with your friends or grinding ranked with a bunch of toxic people, just go hang out with your friends. Rivals at times really can be a really fun game to play, but in terms of where it should land on a priority list in your life, it should never be that high. So play, have fun, try to get that new peak rank, but at the end of the day, don't beat yourself up if you can't compete with the people who have more time than you. Video games are supposed to be fun. They're not supposed to be work. And if it ever gets to the point that it's not fun anymore, it's time to hop off and find something else to do. And now that I have hit Eternity, I will play and I'll have fun and I'll grind in ranked with my friends. But I don't think I'm going to get to a point again where I'm going to be taking time off of work just to play the game. It might sound crazy, but I was really excited after hitting Eternity to just go back to work. I love streaming and I love making videos for you guys, but I actually do enjoy my day. And life is all about finding that healthy balance. Anyway, that's all I've got to say for now. If there's any other full-time working adults, let me know what your experience has been trying to find time to grind and ranked and also get to your adult responsibilities, because 2 months is just not enough time for an old guy like me. Anyway, thanks for watching.